Hello, hello. So we're going to use the embellishment box kit to make a tag. And this paper that I have is from Diamond Press's pop-up holiday card kit that I purchased on HSN. So we're going to use that, and we're going to use their tags as well, which was from another kit. I forgot the name of it, but that's one of their other kits. I'll find that and link it. So we're going to use some of these guys to decorate, and I have an idea of what I want to use. Well, we may use some of these. Let's see. Or maybe these. I think this color will best. And I'll open it up and show you what I'm talking about on this one. And we might even use this one. Okay, so we have our chipboard pieces. We have our ephemera. And we have these little guys that they have like puffy paper clips, and you have some, what is that in there? Well, that's like, it has like a gold, that's cool. We have some bows, and we have, I love these little buttons that we can use to kind of spruce things up. And what I wanted to use from here was the nutcracker. And let me see if I can find them without taking all of it out, which I don't think that's going to happen. So let me just pull it out. And I mean, you have tons and tons of stuff to choose from, which is neat. These are cute too. We may use some of those. Let's see. I know he's around here somewhere. Let me find our nutcracker. Okay. See, I didn't want to make a big mess with it, but I think I'm going to have to. There's just so much stuff in here that I can't find it. Or we could use that one. Or even this one. We'll see. But you see how all the colors like kind of match with the paper pack? That's one of the main reasons that I pulled that paper out. Oh, look, we have bows. Oh, here it goes. Okay, so we're going to use him. And we may add some other stuff to it. But for now, we're just going to put these guys at least a little bit away, and then we'll just push it to the side. Because if I take the time to do that, we'll never get with this project. Okay, the second thing we're going to need is some chipboard ephemera and maybe some stickers. But we're going to cut our tag first, right? Because we can't do anything unless we have a tag. So I'm going to go ahead and run these through my Grand Marquise. So I'm going to run this one through twice, and then we're going to cut out the envelope, which is a little bit smaller, so we could decorate it. Okay, let me get that going and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we can start putting this one together. Now, I was going to cut two of this out, but I'm like, I can use that for another tag, so maybe I won't, and I'll just find a paper that matches and just back the white sheet onto that. And we're going to use some glue to put this guy together. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to move that around and really line that up. And let's make sure everything is good. And we're going to press that down. Okay, and then for this one, we have some score lines here, so we're gonna like score that down and press that down and try to be gentle so it doesn't crack. And we have that. And I'm gonna let this set for a minute so it can really dry, and then I'm just gonna glue this one in place, and I'll do that off camera so then when we come back it's already all set and dry and ready to go. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured I would make some little tags. Well, not tags, right? Just something to go in here that would kind of hold this stuff in place. And I don't think the biggest one is gonna fit. Well, it might. If not, I could trim it down. So I'll cut both of these out. And I'm gonna do the pink one in the front and the blue in the back, just because since this guy is blue, you don't want to put blue on blue. Put it against the pink, okay? So I'm gonna run those through and I'll be right back. Okay, so let me just put this guy to the side. Me and my squeaky chair. Okay, so we're gonna glue these two together and then we'll decide how we're gonna decorate it, okay? And if you wanted to, you could back it up on another card, but I don't want it to be too thick that it won't go into the little pocket. So let me just put some glue on here. You know, I left my glue uncovered. And let me see if it starts to work. Give me 1 second. I forgot to turn on the camera while I was putting the glue. Okay, so we're just gonna put this guy here. Okay, more or less. And then we're gonna see how it fits. And it fits, yay! Okay, so we have that going on. And then I figure we're gonna glue him there, and then we can add some of these pieces. Should we use that one? Or maybe we should use this one that pops a little more. And then we can add our bow to the top. I should have used a pink that was a little bit lighter, but that's what I had available. So this will go there, and now we just have to decide on a sentiment that'll go here. Maybe we can add some little knickknacks. So let's look what we have on our chipboard. Let's pull these guys out. This one. You are my greatest gift. That's cute. I don't think we have any pink ones, and the green won't match. So maybe we'll go ahead and go with this one. And we can glue that there. And let me see if I want to change out the ornament. No. I think we'll stick with this one. It kind of matches the nutcracker, ties everything in. But maybe I'll just glue this a little higher. And that way the ornament sits a little higher as well. And then we can do that. And we can always add another little embellishment if we want. Okay. So let's glue this guy down first. And I'm going to hold it. Well, I guess it's just like up to here, right? So we're gonna bring some glue here and around here, and then in the center but I wanted to put this guy under first, so wait. Let me put this one first. So we'll put that one here. Move it down, and then we could set that one on top. Okay. So we have that going on. We want to make sure everything is centered. And we can even bring it up a little bit. See, this glue gives you enough time to move things around. Alright, we'll put him there. And if you wanted to pop him up a little bit, you can. But since this is raised, I'm going to leave him flat. Let's put some glue here. And then I'll add some here. So we have him there, and then we can add all of this here. And I'm going to hold this while it dries, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that turned into a mission because I was looking for this ribbon. I couldn't find it. Then I found this ribbon, which I think it's a little too dark, so we're going to scratch that idea. And then I had the pink ribbon, which I think is too light. This is the one that matches this more, so this is the one we're going to use. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put it through here. And of course decide on your backing before you do this, but I can take it apart. And I'm just going to decide how much I want. And we're just going to trim it. So we're going to trim it there, and then we can trim it a little here. Give it a nice edge. And then I have this gold string, which for some reason my earrings got attached to. Okay, all right, let's move that out the way. And I want to add this. I want to buy a thicker one so I don't have to use so much of it, but for now, I'm just gonna bunch this up. And I want to wrap this around just to add a little bit of gold, just to tie in the gold on the ornament. And it's for the holidays, so you want it to kind of shimmer a little bit. All right, I'm gonna wrap this around a couple of times and I'll be back. Okay, so I have it tied on. And I added a little bit of glue just to really secure the string. You can add different embellishments to this if you wanted to. I don't think it needs it. I think it has a pretty good amount of things going on. But if you wanted to, you could put another sentiment here, or add one of these, for instance, there or to the side, just to bring down that pink, something like that. I really don't think it needs it, so I'm gonna just save that for another project, and I think we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and make another one, and I'll post them both together. But it's cute. I mean, it's a nice size tag. This is 6 by 3 3/4, so it's 3 3/4 by 6, and yeah, I think it'll look cute on one of the bigger presents. Or if you wanted to make these and hang them on your tree with your gift cards, that would be great too. And it's a great way to spruce up your gift giving, right? So yeah, I'm really loving that. I think this embellishment kit is really beautiful. There's a lot of different pieces that you can choose from and create your own special things. I'll see if I'll make another one and post it with it. And I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.